reaching up to the stars above, seeking ancient knowledge, wisdom, and clarity. Star dragons above. What does my viewer need to know? Welcome on in. My name is Matthew. I'm trying a new Oracle deck. I don't know if this is AI art, but regardless, this has been the best looking dragon deck I could find. Because a lot of the other ones, it's like really early stage artwork of newer artists, and there's nothing against them, just because like that was their own creativity at that time. But I was looking for something a little more grittier, something a little beautiful as well, because dragons are not only ferocious, deadly creatures, but they also have their own beauty. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like any more are coming out. Resilience. Finding your limits. 21. That could also be the world card. It's not really picking it up too well here, but there's also constellations in these cards, so maybe they will resonate a little clearer with you there. And number 9, choice. Understanding consequences. Beautiful. So you're finding your limits and understanding consequences. Combining 21 and 9, you get 30. Maybe your life path 3. Boy, these were all over the place. It's nice though. The beautiful little booklet. It only, let's see, because I think it's only like 30 pages or so. Oh, close. Where is it? "40 pages, and then it goes to several other languages. Spanish. Maybe it was in Italian? No, that does look Spanish. Wait, how come that wasn't in the English part? What? Oh, that Oh, it is there. Okay. I just skipped through it in the beginning, huh? Yeah. Structure main deck. Yep, there it is. Okay. So then the other half is Spanish, I guess? But it does come in, yeah, English, American English, or United Kingdom English, Brazilian, Italian. Oh, shoot. What's this other one? Forgive me, global viewers. I'm not sure what the far right one is. White, blue, red, and then the, oh, is that one? No, that's definitely Italy. So then, no, is that Spain's flag? I don't know. Forgive me, I'll look up those flags after the reading. 21. Finding your limits. So what have you been working on? Constellation on his chest. Canis Major, the greater dog. Star, Sirius, Alpha Canis Majoris. Wisdom of the Herald. Enough is enough. There comes a time when the fire within burns brightly with an intuition shouting forth, it is time. Time to know when to quit. Baby, it's cold outside. Look within for that inner warmth and knowledge of self. Set your boundaries, know your limits. Find what works for you right now. The outside world is irrelevant. The entire universe resides inside of you. Now, a lot of people will say that, what is it now? Main character syndrome. A lot of other people will say that, no, it's self-love and knowing your worth. Not everyone understands it, and that's okay. But growing up, I've figured out that a lot of people, when they don't understand something, they have to categorize it and put it in a box in some shape or form to understand it, rather than just letting it exist the way it's supposed to be. The wisdom of the dragon. Limits were made to be surpassed, and finished lines crossed. You know your limit, but after a certain point, you will re-emerge to tackle a new challenge, stronger and better than ever before. You bounce back, you are resilient. It's time to push it to the limit and beyond. Now, the wisdom of the herald, who is the speaker on the card, it kind of seems to contradict the wisdom of the dragon. Where one side of it says, trust your intuition, you know your limits, or you're working towards setting boundaries. Baby, it's cold outside, 5 of Pentacles upright. Maybe someone's feeling out in the cold from your energy. Hairs on the back of my neck standing up from that. The Star Dragon Invocation. Setting boundaries and knowing your limit. When to say when. Require a lot of self-reflection and meditation. Take time out of your day to establish what works for you. Listen to your inner voice. And once you have established your stance and retreated to safety, you can bounce back better than ever with resiliency, power, and grace. It's about retreating within, then getting right back on the playing field when the time comes. Be unstoppable. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Constellation, the Hydra. Star, Alpha Red. Alfred, Alpha Hydrae. The wisdom of the herald. For every action, there is a reaction. I've been saying that to my children for the past year now, and we're getting there. Now is the time to choose wisely. Open your heart and your mind. Understand the consequences of every action, every choice, every moment in the making. You know what? Shout out to someone from my past who taught me how to be mindful to their own downfall. But thank you so much for teaching me how to be mindful. I've been learning how to use it properly. Take time to get to know the reason behind it all. Observe every single angle and take good care. The consequences are dire, but the reward is great. It sounds like the Fool upright energy. Take that risk, but understand the consequences. If you're stepping on top of someone to get to where you want to be, understand that someone's going to stomp back. Or someone behind you is going to stomp on top of you. Wisdom of the Dragon. You have the power and the right to choose what will be. Manifest your way. Make a great choice. Choose each day. Choose each situation. Choose in each moment. You are granted the gift of free will and choice in this life. Be wise, smart, cunning, and deliberate. The choice is yours. Welcome to the path of the Joker, where every day you have the opportunity to make the best choice for your highest good. And I'm just a guide here to tell you, take all of this wisdom with you with a grain of salt. Cultivate a relationship with God. God knows best. He's the one that created you. He knows where you're going. I'm grateful that you're stopping by. I'm grateful that you're watching. I do pray that you're taking these messages to heart and using them to better your own life or your own situations. God knows that readings like this, not only oracle, but intuition, tarot readings, they've helped me a lot mentally, at least to discern where I am in my life, how I fit in my own universe, and what I can do to change it. Star Dragon Invocation. Become more Become more mindful in your everyday life about the choices you make and and the way they affect and impact the path you walk and the life you lead. Recognize the ways in which your choices lead to consequences that ultimately take your reality. Become an active co-creator of your life and circumstances. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Ah. One final card, please, Star Dragons, to close this out. God, thank you for all the messages. That good laugh. Thank you for the viewer on the other side of the screen. Thank you for Star Dragons, God. Thank you for imagination, creativity, artwork. One final card, Star Dragons. Please and thank you. That's 2. That's still 2. Healing and dominance. Healing, 18. Restoring hope. Dominance. Believing in yourself. That sounds like some beautiful inspiration and support from the Star Dragons. You're restoring your hope and believing in yourself. Oh, nice. That's also the cover artwork. For anyone else who would like to purchase this for yourself. $18 tends to be the moon in tarot. So maybe this will be a clearing of illusions for yourself. I did not even see the constellation there. In the wing, left side. Constellation, Pegasus. Star, Enif, Epsilon Pegasi. It's a beautiful little... What the hell is that? It's like a fairy mermaid with lotus wings. Yeah, that is almost a dead-on description. Is there a way I could fucking zoom in on this better? Kinda. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's a lot more clear too. But it's going to be a lot more zoomed in there. So we'll transition back and forth with that. At least I know how to finagle it now. Oh, that's the Herald. The little the little mermaid fairy. Hope springs eternal and is waiting for you to take flight. Even in the darkest night, the star shines forth to lead the way. Well, that sounds like Hermit with his little lantern. Well, we were just talking about night. The moon and stars have been the light in the night to guide the way. God alone is the light in the darkness. Even in the darkest night, the star shines forth to lead the way. Hope does not expect anything, but rather looks forward and visualizes a day when the light will return once more. Hold on to that vision and press on forward. Actively restore your optimism, your optimistic mindset. Help is on the way. Ooh. Getting some spiritual help? Maybe some soul tribe members floating in towards you? Restore that hope. Get fucking hyped. I'm excited every day. Because even today, I had little beautiful miracles where this couple I was delivering their car to, it was a birthday present for the new owner, a surprise from her husband, and gorgeous car, Porsche Macan, if that's how you say it. 2016, like 43,000 miles on it. Black exterior, red leather interior, absolutely gorgeous. And the couple were sweet as hell. And a gorgeous little girl who was so sweet too. Loved Minnie Mouse. Was trying to keep her distracted so mom and dad could clean out their car and we could do all the paperwork stuff. But the woman that was the now car owner, she was very into crystals, and I tend to carry crystals with me wherever I go. And she wanted to take pictures of all three of them together. It was really sweet. And then on my way back, I was stopping to get coffee. The employee there, she was like, fuck it, and scanned her personal, I don't want to give away the convenience store, but convenience store member card. And I'm like, you don't really have to do that. Like, I'll pay for my coffee. And she was like, oh, no, it's free. I'm like, okay. I mean, I'd rather you not. And she's like, it's okay. If I get fired, it was worth it. Oh, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your sweetness. Oh, shout out to her. That really made my day, even though like I kind of felt bad and when I was leaving, I'm like, God, please protect her job. I don't want her to lose her job over a cup of coffee. Of all things. Oh man. But I'm just grateful for beautiful little interactions with that, where people are genuinely kind. And even on my way back from work, someone didn't have a fence or a leash for their dog, and their dog was just kind of sitting next to this telephone pole that was next to a very active roadway. Um, it didn't seem to notice me until I got closer. It peeked its head out around a telephone pole and just looked happy to see me. So I got off my bike to get the dog away from the road, first and foremost. Beautiful little bulldog. Um, as I was trying to coax it away, it came over, um, pet it for a while, was looking around to see if there were any owners or anything. Saw some neighbors like two houses down, shouted to them, hey, is this your missing dog? No. Thankfully, there were only two houses in my immediate area where those neighbors knew that those two homes had a bulldog. Uh, I didn't feel comfortable knocking on these neighbors' house, but one of them did feel comfortable enough going up and knocking on their house because I just got off work. I didn't want to have to deal with any of this nonsense, but I'm not gonna just I'm not gonna bike by a beautiful little dog sitting so sweetly next to the road, an active road of all things, and not stop and try and get this dog back home to where it belongs. And hopefully that couple at least gets gets their dog a leash and ties it to a rope so it can't go fucking running off. Oh, such a sweetheart. Little brown and caramel colored bulldog. Female. Seemed to be an adult because it had some gray spots here and there. Um, yeah, I love animals. When I was little, I would just go around collecting toads in my nearby forest, and then when I was done, just release them back. I would just hang out with them, pet them, see their differences. Sorry, let's get back to finishing up your reading. I'm so sorry for taking your time away from that. Dominance, believing in yourself, trusting your own confidence. Be weird, however that makes you feel comfortable. Constellation, Andromeda, Star, Alpha Rats, Alpha Andromedae. Wisdom of the Herald. Shed all self doubt as you sit perched upon a throne of strength and know your place, with a sly smirk. You have things covered, and you are the captain of your own ship. Wisdom of the Dragon. In any given moment, fire can rain down from your powerful jaws as you let the world hear your roar. Seize and lay siege to entire kingdoms with a single swipe of your claws. Dominate every given situation. You are mighty and powerful dragon. Now roar! Invocation. Never slouch, never doubt. Puff out your chest and raise your posture up higher and higher. You can do this. You must believe in yourself and then exert that power outward. Find your inner strength, and never back down. Be fierce like a dragon. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's give you guys a better clear look at these. Absolutely stunning. Number 1 was finding your limits. Resilience. Choice. Understanding consequences. Number 9. That actually also kind of ties into one of our Link Joker cards. Shoot, what was his name? I can't remember off the top of my head, but within that fragment is an infinite fragment of worlds or something like that. Healing, restoring hope. Number 18. And then lastly, dominance. Believing in yourself. Believing in the Lord our God. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye, beautiful souls.